वृषभानन्दने श्रीमुखाब्ज रोलो रोल छटापद राधिका पदतले विलास्थिते तं भजामि ऋषिकेन्द्रशेखरं वंशे विभूषितकरान् नवनीरदाभात् पीताम्बरात् अरुणबिम्बपदादरष्टात् पूर्णन्दसुन्दरमुखात् अरविन्दनेत्रात् कृष्णात् परमतत्त्वं किमपि अहं न जानामि। न विजाचे राज्यं न च कनकमाणिक्यं न विभं न याचं ब्रह्मं सकलजनकम्मं परमपदं वन्दे। सदा काले काले प्रमदवती न गीतचरितो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु। देवी कामुवरपदकदयद्वाचा जाचली पत्यभूमि दण्डपदयुटाट्टे अस्य प्रसादस्य जनस्य कृत्वा अन्धर्विजवने कनडा अंगसंवृचकामन्दिकदन्द्रीवनयज्ञं जातपुरलोचनङ्गमट्टम्बरस्य वृन्दारण्यवासमिन्द्रसद्धामादिदामोदरं राधास्कन्दनिवेशनं सरोभुजं हैयं तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय तेरा दे तं नयामि शरणागते। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे
First, my beloved Gurudev, Nitya-lila Prabhishtamam Vishnupad Ashtotaro Satrishishima Bhakti Vedanta Vana Gosvami Maharaj. In his lotus feet, I offer infinite Dhanvata pranams. Then, my Siksha Guru, Sannyas Guru, Nitya-lila Prabhishtamam Vishnupad Ashtotaro Satrishishima Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narada Goswami Maharaj, in his lotus feet, I offer infinite Dandavat pranams. Then Nitya-lila Prashta Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Prashta Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, in lotus feet, I offer my infinite Dandavat pranams. And Prabhuja Puran Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Shanta Maharaj is here, and all the Vaishnavis, all the mothers, Gaurgadar Sajjan Vrinda, all the gentlemen, those who are here to listen Harikatha, and my most beloved, all the mothers, to everybody I offer my Dandavat pranams, and I hope that you may all accept it. Today is Srimad Bhagavatam week. Is the third day of Srimad Bhagavatam. On the first day, we did Kalash Yatra, and we took blessings from the Ganga Jal, and then we heard about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in that, I have also explained the Katha of Gokarna and Dandukari also. Yesterday, we in Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, yesterday we discussed Sonakadi Rishis in front of Suta-Goswami. They asked these 6 questions. These 6 questions I will try to express the answer of all those 6 questions. Why? Because Srimad Bhagavatam, there are many distributions of it, many where the conversation happens, but the 3 other main ones, they are considered to be like primary 3. Why? Because Srimad Bhagavatam is like going on from the endless start of time. Like it's endless, it has no start point. It is being started from the time of existence. Kalpa Vedeshu Harikatha, different age and time, different Harikatha is there. And God, He manifests different forms in different age and time, in different forms, different ways He manifests pastimes. Bhagavatam's one who is speaking Bhagavatam. Many speakers they say, in some age and time, Shivji, in front of Parvati, he expressed this Bhagavatam Katha. This Bhagavad Katha is called Amar Katha. It is like immortal Katha. Amarnath, that place, Lord Shiva himself, he expressed all this to Devi Parvati. Or sometime, in some age and time, Narayan, he expressed this to Lakshmi Devi, and sometimes even Lakshmi Devi expressed this to Narayan. Different age and time, different Harikatha. It's just not about one age and Kalpa means Brahma's one day is called Kalpa. It is endless Atha. Hari is an endless, infinite, and Harikatha is also infinite, endless. Yet, there are 3 main distributions of Srimad Bhagavatam. Yesterday I expressed that also. Samak Prayasi, Adhikashram, Vyasadeva, and the conversation between Vyasadeva and Narada. There Narada Rishi, he expressed this Katha to Vyasadeva, Vyasa-Narada-Samvada. This is called. On the banks of river Saraswati this happened. And again, next one, Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, Sukadeva Goswami Pad, he expressed to Parikshit Maharaj. And it's called Suka-Pariksit-Samvada, the conversation between Sukadeva and Parikshit. In Suka-Pariksit-Samvada, this is happened on the banks of river Ganga. And Srimad Bhagavat Katha, the 3rd distribution happened where? This is
Naimisaranya,
Naimisaranya, on the banks of Gomati river.
Suta Goswami
Suta Goswami Pad,
Saunaka-adi Rishigण के
Saunaka-adi rishis,
भागवत कथा श्रवण करिए।
he expressed this Bhagavad Katha.
আমরা যে এখন যে ভাগবত কথা শ্রবণ করছি,
The Bhagavad Katha that we're listening now, hearing this,
মূল শ্রোতা বক্তা হচ্ছেন
the main speaker and main listener is who? The main speaker is Suta Goswami Pad, Roma Harshan's son, Suta Goswami Pad.
তিনি বললেন,
He's saying
যে আমি
that
এই যে ভাগবত কথা
Bhagavad Katha,
সাক্ষাৎ রূপে আমি শ্রবণ করেছি।
I heard
যখন
this
সুখদেব
when
গোস্বামী
Sukadeva Goswami Pad,
পরীক্ষিত মহারাজ
when he was explaining this to Pariksit Maharaj, I was there at that time.
আর হে সৌনকাদি
And
ঋষিগণ,
Saunaka rishis,
সেই কথা আপনাদের নিকট আমি
that same
পুনরাবৃত্তি
Katha,
করছি।
again I will try to express this again.
কারণ এই জন্য আমি বলছি,
For this regard I am saying, Guru Parampara, the Guru Parampara is very, very special. And everyone should know it.
শ্রবণের একটা বিধানও রয়েছে।
There is a process, there is a rule to listen to
গুরু
Bhagavatam. Why?
পরম্পরায় আমাদের কথা শ্রবণ করতে
You must listen Hari Katha that is flowing through the Guru Parampara.
এই জন্য বললেন,
For this regard, if you listen from a non-Vaishnava,
ভাগবত কথা
if you listen
বা
Bhagavatam
হরি কথা
or Hari
শ্রবণ
Katha,
করতে
then
অবৈষ্ণব
you should not do it.
মুখোদ্গীর্ণং পুতঃ
This sloka is
হরি
coming.
কথামৃতম শ্রবণং নৈব কর্তব্যম সর্বশিষ্ট যথাপয়ঃ। পদ্মপুরাণে এই শ্লোকটি
In the
বললেন
Padma Purana, this sloka is coming
যে সাপের দ্বারা,
from a snake.
সাপের মুখের দ্বারা যদি দুগ্ধটা উচ্ছিষ্ট হয়ে যায়, সেই
If
দুধটা
the milk
যদি
is touched by the snake's tongue, then it is
সেই
poison.
দুধটা যদি কেউ
If someone,
জানে অথবা
knowingly or unknowingly,
জ্ঞাত অথবা জ্ঞাত রূপে পান করে,
if they drink it,
তাহলে সে ব্যক্তি
then
মারা যেতে
that
পারে।
person
কেন?
will die.
ওই সাপের বিষটা
Why?
দুধের
Because the
মধ্যে
poison
চলে
entered the
গেছে।
milk.
হ্যাঁ। ঠিক তদ্রূপ
In the same way,
অবৈষ্ণবগণের
if you listen
মুখ
from
থেকে
the
যদি
mouth of
হরিকথা
a
শ্রবণ
non-Vaishnava,
হয়, তাহলে সেখানে
then
বিষক্রিয়া হতে পারে।
it will give opposite reaction, like it will give a bad
এই জন্য
reaction.
বললেন,
It may kill the person.
ভাগবত কথা
Just like I explained
অমৃত
the
হলেও
milk example.
সেই
So Bhagavad
ভাগবত
Katha
কথা
is
শ্রবণ
Amrit. There is a rule to listen it also. You must listen it from the mouth of bona fide pure Vaishnavas.
নির্মৎসানাং,
Nirmatsana.
নির্মৎসর সাধুগণের
You must listen it from
অরবিন্দ
bona
দেবের
fide
শ্রবণের বিধি রয়েছে।
sadhus.
হ্যাঁ।
This is the rule how to listen Bhagavatam. You must listen from Vaishnava.
অবৈষ্ণবগণের মুখারবিন্দ থেকে নয়।
You should not listen from non-Vaishnava.
এই আবার ভাগবত কথা
This Bhagavad Katha,
গুরু পরম্পরায় এখানে প্রকটিত
Guru
হয়েছে।
Parampara is coming here.
যে নিগম কল্পতরুর গলিত ফলং সুক মুখাত মৃতম ধ্রুবসংহিতম পিবত ভাগবত রসম মালয়ম মুহুরো রসিকা ভুবি কাল আপনাদের নিকট আমি
Yesterday,
এই সকল মঙ্গলাচরণ যে তিনটে বিধান বলেছিলাম।
I explained about three phases of Mangalacharan. The first phase is Namaskar. We offer Namaskar. In the second phase, what is it?
আশীর্বাদ,
Ashirvad, blessings.
আর তারপরে
And the
হচ্ছে
third one,
বস্তু নির্দেশ।
Vastu Nirdesh.
এগুলো ভাগবতের তিনটি শ্লোকের প্রথম যে তিনটি
Three slokas, the first three slokas of
এগুলো
Bhagavatam.
প্রমাণ দিয়েছে।
The evidence is given. The process is given. The phases is explained. In the first slok,
সেখানে নমস্কার
there is
প্রণামের
namaskar.
কথা বলা হয়েছে। কেন কালকের কথা
well,
আপনাদের
because
কাছে
yesterday,
স্মরণ করাচ্ছি।
Katha, I'll try to make it remember to you all.
যে কোন জায়গায় কিছু বলতে হলে
If you want to speak something, first you have to do pranams.
প্রণাম আমাদের কাকে করব?
Who do we do pranams to? We give our pranams to our worshipable.
তাই শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবতে ব্যাসদেব
Srimad
গোস্বামী
Bhagavatam, Vyasadeva Goswami Pad.
কাকে প্রণাম করলেন?
Give pranams to whom?
না সত্যং পরম,
Sattam Param Dhimahi.
যে সত্য স্বরূপ
The Satya Prabhu, the one who is the absolute truth, the supreme personality of
স্বয়ং
Godhead.
ভগবান
God, Krishna, Brajendra, Sham Sundar, to him I offer my pranams.
এই প্রসঙ্গে আমি বলেছিলাম শ্রীমদ্
In the
ভাগবতে
subject I explained in
কোন
Srimad
প্রকার
Bhagavatam,
কপট ধর্মের কথা
there is no explanation about any dharma artha kam, like nothing about hypocrisy, duplicity. There is straight to the point. The Vastu Nirdesh is done there.
প্রতিপাদ্য যে বিষয় কি,
That what is the main thing, what is the main goal?
শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবতের প্রতিপাদ্য বিষয় হলো
The main subject of Srimad Bhagavatam is to establish the religion of prema.
অর্থ কাম ও মোক্ষ।
Dharma artha kam is moksha, even liberation.
প্রয়োজনীয়তা নাই।
This we no need.
Pancham
The
Purushartha
main thing that the soul craves for is Krishna Prem. So we must seek it, right?
अन्य पुराण के
In the
बोला है
other Puranas,
समल पुराण बोला है कि
Samal Puran.
बोला है
Which one?
समल पुराण
Samal Puran.
श्रीमद् भागवत के
Srimad
बोला है
Bhagavatam is called which one?
अमल पुराण
Amal Puran.
जार मध्य कोनो प्रकार
There is
छल कपटता
no any hypocrisy, duplicity in there.
केनना धर्म अर्थ काम
Clear and straight to the point. Why? Because dharma, artha, kama, moksha, these are not like the most beneficial for the jivas. Listen carefully. Why? Because jivas' nature is to serve Krishna. And if you do something that's not your nature, then what will happen? So the soul don't really crave for liberation. Because the nature is to serve Krishna. The nature of the soul is to serve Krishna, to attain Krishna Prem. For this regard in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is stated, jīvera svarūpa kṛṣṇera nitya-dāsa.
कृष्ण नित्य दास और कृष्ण तो सशक्ति भेदाभेद प्रकाश कृष्ण হলেন শক্তিমান আর সকলেই হলেন শক্তি তত্ত্ব দুইটি বস্তু কথা বলা হয়েছে
What two things it is explained? One is potency, and one is the possessor of the potency.
এই যে মূল শক্তি হলেন কি
The main potency is Srimati Radhika. In Chaitanya Charitamrita this is explained. Srimati Radhika is the all potencies, and Krishna is the possessor of all those potencies, and between Radha and Krishna there is no difference. All scriptures give this evidence. No difference. No difference between the potency and the possessor of the potency. In Tattva Siddhanta we must understand. Why? Because if we don't understand Tattva Siddhanta, then in reality we cannot understand the real thing. In this regard, here it is explained. Sometimes the potency is manifest and sometimes unmanifest. When God is one, the potency is present in Him, unmanifested form. And when God, He wants to manifest pastimes, then the potency, with His desired potency, with His inconceivable potency, He manifests the pleasure potency, manifested. I am one. It's okay. God is one. Bahuswami. I manifest many forms. God is saying this. I am one, but I manifest many forms. God's one potency is called Ichha Shakti, desired potency. When this desired potency, whatever desire God has, everything is working as per His desire. So this is the desired potency of God. Everything is manifesting through the desired potency of God. Achinta, inconceivable potency is there. But at material perspective, this achinta, this is achinta. The word achinta, to give definition, our acharyas, they are saying achinta kholute bhava. What does this word achinta mean? The material mind, body, this is that we cannot establish it. The transcendental thing is transcendental. It's different from material. By material knowledge you cannot understand transcendental things. With material brain you cannot understand. For this regard in Vedas it is explained. Tarkata prachishtanat. By logic and intelligence you cannot understand transcendental subjects. So this thing, to need to realize and understand those, you need to surrender to the lotus feet of Guru. And only by the mercy of Guru or by the mercy of God, then it will manifest itself. All the knowledge, everything will manifest in the heart. For this regard, this explanation is given in another pravacana labhyo. When God gives mercy, when He manifests in our heart, then we can know by knowledge, wealth, money, even you have to become a scholar. Even if you do commentaries or you write books, no, you cannot understand God with this. And by Vidya Buddhi, by this like passing comments, you cannot understand God. There is only one process to understand and realize God. You have to surrender completely. Then you can understand. Our Gurudev used to express, I don't understand anything, I don't see anything. Please tell me and make me understand. I cannot see anything and I cannot understand anything. Oh Prabhu, you give me mercy so that I can see. You make me see. Only by your mercy. Then by your mercy you can give transcendental vision to me. In Gita it is explained. Vyasa-prasadena, by the mercy of Vyasadeva, Sanjay, he was sitting in the assembly nearby Dhritarashtra in Hastinapur, and where was the war going on? In Kurukshetra. It was far away from there. Hastinapur, Kurukshetra, how far is it? It's more than like 300 kilometers. Then, how can he see? See, we are sitting here. Can you, after some, like beyond the wall, we cannot see anything. Our eyes' vision is limited. Like we cannot see what's very, very far away. See, and Sanjay sitting in Hastinapur, he is looking and seeing everything in that's happening in the Delhi is like Hastinapur and the current Delhi, Hastinapur. And war was going on Kurukshetra. Dhritarashtra is saying this. He's asking to Sanjay, oh Sanjay, tell me. My son, Pandu's son, they are present in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and what's going on there? What are they doing? Tell me about this. Then Sanjay says, what did Sanjay say? Vyasa-prasadena. By the mercy of Vyasadeva, he attained transcendental vision, and through that he was able to see what was going on the battlefield of Kurukshetra while he was sitting in Hastinapur. So he is expressing all this to the blind father who was absorbed in the attachment of his son, Dhritarashtra. And he was listening. So this is the example of transcendental vision. But this is what am I trying to say here is that mercy. If we have mercy of Guru, God, if we realize this, then we can understand about God. God's mercy, Guru's mercy, what is the process to attain it? Again and again, puna vritti. We should make efforts again and again. In Vedanta Sutra, it is explained. Punavritti Katha is there.
Ānanda-mayo bhyāsāt, Ānanda-mayo bhyāsāt,
Ānanda-mayo bhyāsāt. Again and again we should practice. Abhyas means to practice, make efforts. Why? Because to attain God's mercy, you have to pray, you have to cry and pray. Yesterday I explained also, you want to get something, then you have to give something. And if you give something, you take back. It's like law of reciprocation. So two things are there, give and take. Gurudev used to say this. If I don't give anything, you don't get anything. Can you get? What to give then? Cry and pray to God. Some people came to say Gurudev and they said, Gurudev, give me mercy, give me mercy. They say many times. So cry. Take out the name and cry. If you cry, then you can get. If you cry, the mercy will shower. Like a mother, when does she breastfeed the little baby? When the baby cries, mother breastfeeds the baby. Gurudev used to explain this. A woman, she woke up early in the morning and she was cooking for her husband, packing his lunch, and the son, he was sleeping. When the son woke up, the son started to cry. What did the mother do? She stopped all her work and she came. No, she was doing her work continuously, but the child started to cry and cry and cry and cry. Then mother, what did she do? She gave up all her work that she was doing, and then she came and she breastfed the child. Then she breastfeeds the child. Gurudev gives this example in the same way. If you want to attain God, you have to cry out to Him. When we took birth from mother's womb, at that time we all were crying. We all cried, right? In Kapiladeva-Samvada, this explanation is given. Maharaj also explained just now. Kapiladeva himself, he expressed to Madhya-lila, when I was a child, when I was a baby, so much problem. Very beautifully this was explained. And when someone takes birth from the mother's womb, then they cry. Why? Because the child remembers the past life. At that time, they were thinking, oh, who are these people around me? Oh, this is not my family. Who are these? The child thinks like this. The child remembers the past life memories. But after some time, it does not remember. So at that time, the child thinks. In reality, the child cries for this reason. We are thinking, oh, child is having some back pain, stomach pain, is hungry or blah blah blah. But the newborn baby is crying only for this regard. He is thinking who these people are around me. And slowly the child forgets what this regard Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying.
আসিয়াছি না বলিব দুঃখের কথা আর জননী যথারে ছিলাম যখন বিষম বন্ধন পাতে একবার প্রভু দেখা দিয়া মরে বঞ্চিলে কদিন দাতে আর তখন ভাবিনু জন্ম লোভিয়া করিব ভজন কর আর জন্ম হইল পরিমায়া জালে না হইল জ্ঞান আর আদরের ছেলে সজনের কোলে হাসিয়া কাটাইল ক্রমে দিনে দিনে বালক হইয়া খেলুনু বালক সঙ্গে আমাদের বাস্তবিক জীবনের
our life's example, our whole life is explained in this kirtan. In very beautiful language he has written. This will make you cry. This is not imaginary. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in this kirtan he explained this. Bhaktivinoda Thakur he explained in Kapilevati-Samvada. Kapiladeva himself he explained to Mother Devahuti in the Sanskrit Sloka. He explained on this. When we were in our mother's womb, so much pain was there. We were like in a so much congested space, stuck in middle of blood. We were sleeping near poop. We were in the bag, in like the mother's womb. Like there is like urine and poop. We cannot move the body. It's so much dirty smell. Mother sometimes, when she eats like something sour, then that enters and it touches all over the body, all the sensitive body, chili, bitter, sweet, whatever she eats. The doctor tests and says, oh, child is very nice. The doctor tests, no, the child is trembling with pain. Doctors are like, oh, the child is good, he's trembling, but he's trembling with pain. They say that do the test. They do ultrasound. They say, oh, very nice, no problem, baby's healthy. But no, In reality, the child is trembling because of pain. Why?
এই যে কথাগুলো বলা হচ্ছে দিব্য দৃষ্টি তিনি দর্শন করছে।
From divine vision you can see this.
আর প্রাকৃতিক ডাক্তারের দিব্য দর্শন থোড়ি আসে।
But the material doctors don't have divine vision.
ও তো মেশিনের দ্বারা
By machine, like their perception is limited. There are some limitations with doctors. In your womb, the child is healthy. You know, the child is really trembling out of pain. This is explained in the scriptures. For this regard, when sometimes the child faints in the womb. The 7th month, God, He gave darshan. We all prayed to God to give us darshan. Oh, Prabhu, please put us out from this misery. Please put us out from this mother's womb. We cannot tolerate anymore. We all said this to God. I will take birth and I will do your bhajan. I will worship you and you only. For this regard, in Kirtan is saying, when I took birth, I got absorbed in the net of Maya without any knowledge. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, a very beautiful kirtan, very beautiful Bangla language is expressing this kirtan. When God said, okay, wait for 2 months, 10 days more. 7 plus 2, 9 and 10 days. 9 months, 10 days. Then God, what does He do? He enters in the form of air into the mother's womb and He pushes out the child. He takes form of Prashadvayu. He takes form of air and He pushes out the child. It's so surprising when someone took birth from mother's womb. When after coming out, we all forgot. We quickly got trapped by the net of Maya without any knowledge at all. See, all we took a vow. We all took an oath. We all took this oath. Oh Prabhu, I don't want to come back in mother's womb again. I will only do your bhajan. This is so painful. I will not do anything else. If you don't do bhajan, then what happened? Again, you will enter the mother's womb. Shankaracharya is saying this. Those who don't do bhajan, those who don't chant holy names, again and again, they come back to mother's womb, coming and going, coming and going. For this regard, this explanation is coming. A little baby, sometimes mother is giving prayer, sometimes the mother's sister, sometimes uncles and aunties are giving so much love and affection to the little baby, grandmother, aunties, many people giving love and affection. They are with little children. What do we do with the money that we earn? We make 2-floor house, 3-floor house. And then, then the house is not a house without a wife. Right? If there is no one, and then Jwalamukhi, volcano. Everything is finished.